Hey everyone, this is Paul with your Bold Profits Daily. Today I am going to give you a stock market update because I'm sure that many people today are looking at stock prices, looking at their accounts, and they are in a panic because we have gone from where people were feeling good to now where we've had 3 days of nonstop down, down. And you know that a little bit after that, people are going to want to do, you know what it is, sell everything, sell everything. That's what they're going to want to do, sell everything, clear it out, take the pain away. That is what people are going to want to do. And so I am going to focus today's video on why I believe this stock market is actually setting up to go and make even bigger highs, huge highs that will really make you regret getting out today. Now, I will say absolutely that there is no perfect way to call the perfect bottom on this. However, if you followed my videos for the last year, I've told you all of these kinds of panics, crashes, whatever you want to call them, they all bottom out in a curve. And so I would tell you on a day like Monday when the stock market's down 3%, many stocks are down 5, 10, even 15% because someone is panicking and saying, hey, please take my stock away. I'll take any price. Now, just imagine in any other market, if you had cash, what would you do? Would you choose to buy? Would you choose to not follow the person that is willing to give their stock away for cheap when you know, and they probably know, that it is going to be higher? Do you want to be what I call strong hands? In other words, you hold through volatility because you can see what is actually going on. In other words, this is a panic driven by fear, by what you feel rather than what is going on out there in reality. And here are 3 reasons why I believe you should stay in. Focus on why stocks can go up even on days, especially on days like Monday and any other day when you see fear and panic and emotion driving people. So here's 3 reasons. Reason number 1, the US economy is doing just fine. Absolutely fine. In the last quarter, our economy grew by 2%. The unemployment rate in this country is in the lowest it's been in decades. By decades, I don't mean like 10 years. I mean like 50 years. There is rising wage growth. There is no inflation. Interest rates are low. We also have all these unbelievable technological megatrends: Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, blockchain, robotics, and so many others that are really just completely reshaping our economy, our life, our society. And those are all things that are going to drive growth today and tomorrow, and I believe for quite a while into the future. So the overall conditions for the stock market to go up are there, and nothing has changed between Friday and today. Second reason, while there are industries that are going to be hurt by the trade war, these are largely companies that, for the most part, focus on China or manufacture in China, and they are, in some cases, simply looking at a case where they have to move their manufacturing out of China, either back to the United States or else to another country that we have a trade agreement with. And what is not known is that the United States has been making trade agreements with Japan, with Europe, with South American countries. And so those countries are going to say, hey, are you leaving China? Please come and set up your factory over here, your manufacturing operation over here. And if you have been looking at it, China keeps falling down lower and lower on the list. of our trading partners. They used to be number one, and they have already fallen down to number three. So the meaning and impact of what China means to our economy and our businesses is getting lower by the day. And the third reason that I believe that you should stay in is that the biggest thing that really matters for the stock market is probably the thing that gets the least amount of attention. And that is there is demand for United States stocks, good old American stocks, because in today's world, our country, our people, our society, we represent optimism, we represent innovation, we represent ingenuity, and we also represent, most importantly to the world, demand. We are willing to take our hard-earned money and spend. And that is why everyone around the world wants to make their products somewhere else and ship them over here and have us buy it. And obviously, as President Trump has laid out, if we allowed everything that we bought to be made elsewhere, well, we would sort of be gutting our country from the inside. And so I've told you that while I believe that the trade war is unpleasant and difficult, in the long run, someone or us as a country had to face up to the fact that China does a number of things that are wrong. They steal intellectual property, they don't let our companies operate over there, and generally play pretty fast and loose with a lot of the rules by which they're supposed to play. And I believe in the end, China needs us more than we need them. And in truth, the vast majority of our trading partners need us more than we need them. So those are three reasons why I believe that this volatility that we're seeing is temporary. I believe it is going to get done, and now all that accumulated firepower of all the cash that has been raised from 2018 and now is going to come back into the market, and you are going to see stocks shoot higher. That is what I believe, because that is what has happened in the past. And as I've told you, there's plenty of reasons why I believe now is a good time to own stocks. If you already own them, or if you don't own them, go ahead and anticipate that there will be a few more days like it. Buy into the low, never buy all in one shot. That way you can take advantage of bargains. And I still believe that now is still a good time for you to get into the stock market and be in the stock market. So that's my stock market update for you this week. If you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comment, let me know what you think. And here's a shameless plug for my publishers conference, which is called Total Wealth Symposium, held between September 12th and 14th in Amelia Island in Florida. If you can make it, I would love to see you, so sign up for it. And I'll have another one of these for you next week. Until then, this is Paul saying bye.